Welcome back. We're out with the HPI Venture. Anyway, we are testing what could be my favourite RC cooler tyres, 1.9 cooler tyres. We're going to spin you around and get you straight into this. There we go, the HPI Venture. Look at that. This thing, I haven't had it out for ages, but this thing, I absolutely love it. It is a beast. If you haven't seen it before, most of it is, well, there's a lot of aluminium, metal parts on it, come as standard, chassis, everything else. But the reason we're here is because we are testing what could be. Let's go up the hill. Come on, let's see what these tyres can do up here. Look. And I'll tell you what tyres these are. Look at that. Not one bit of slip. Not one bit of slip. Demonstration, as you just see. These are Super Swampers. My best 1.9 cooler tyre. I've recently been putting these tyres on absolutely everything. They're good in wet mud. They're good on stones, loose mud, soil. They're good in sand. They're good on rocks, which I know. I have videos of all these. They're just a good all-round tyre, and hopefully I can prove to you lot today. I'll throw a link in the description to buy some as well, but this seems to be the tyre I'm putting on all of my 1/10 crawlers. You can get them in 2.2s. I've got a set on my axial Wraith in 2.2s. I'll do a video on that soon. But yeah, they are probably my best cooler tyres. They are so good. A lot of you guys probably run these tyres already. But yeah, we are literally, as I said, like an example, that's quite a steep, loose climb. Cool up there, not a problem. Yeah, these rigs are epic, straight out of the box. HPI Venture. I'll throw a link in the description to one of these as well. Let's crack on. Yeah, but I think these could definitely be my new, not really cooling, but these could be my new go-to cooler tyre. As I said, I've put these on quite a few of my rigs already. Look at them. Obviously you get slip, you will off any cooler tyre, but look at that, look. And they're cheap. They're one of the cheapest you can buy. You can buy a set of 4 for around £15. I couldn't tell you what that is in dollars, but they are so cheap and so good. As I said, I've got them in 2.2s as well on my axial Wraith, and they work well. I'll do a video on that very soon. Here we go. A little bit of loose mud and rock, I suppose you can say that is. A little bit of loose mud and concrete, or loose mud and rock. Oh. They've got so much traction, even in the stickiest of places. Seriously, they have so much traction. Another loose, loose, chalky, rubbly hill. We're going to try and crawl up. See if I can get up it as well. We are crawling. Got the Hobby Wing ESC. Wow, I'm finding it very, very steep, even just to crawl up. Look, this, oh no, I'm gonna go before the car. Look, this car's doing it, not a problem, look. Oh, we're getting a little bit of slip, but these could be, no, these are my favourite cooler tyres. All round a good tyre, do a bit of everything. Look at that, not a problem. Minimal wheel spin, sorted. That is on the side of a tree. That is pretty steep. Let's try it. Let's go. This beast should be able to conquer it with these tyres on. Hopefully we don't get too much slip. Look at that. Obviously, yeah, people are going to say, yeah, your cooler's capable. Yeah, my cooler is capable. Nowadays, everyone's cooler's capable in certain ways. everyone's done some modifications, or look at that, look at that. Didn't even worry, not even bothered. Whey, a bit excessive, wasn't it? There you go. Well, this over here is an impossible corner. A lot of cars can't get up it due to tree roots and God knows what. But there you go. That little climb that goes up there. Don't look hard. We will see. There we go. Tree roots. Oh. Can we get up there? Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, ish. I don't know what I'm stuck on. Yes, and we're up. A few little rocky stairs. Let's try this. Got my bright light bar light for night. Come on. Come on, Super Swampers, you know what you gotta do. Yeah, minimal wheel spin once again. The slippery concrete. Slippery concrete completed. Straight up here, come on. Yeah, these tyres are absolutely epic. I've bought more expensive tyres before, like Deepwoods, things like that. Yeah, they're good, but there's more expensive tyres out there that are nowhere near as good as what these are. We've got a nice little line. You can start there, up there, up there, up there. There's 2 rock steps and over. Then we're going to come back over and do it the other side and here. So the first obstacle, yeah, we'll be getting over this. Oh, see that? The way that just sinks. Oh, nearly. Oh, axle. Oh, back on. Let's try this. Very, very, very soft. Loose mud, a bit like sand. A little bit like sand. Just very, very loose, very, very soft. Come on. Oh no, a little bit of concrete thrown in the mix. Yes! Look at that. Sorted. Side of this concrete base. See if we can call up the wet, slippery. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're getting a little bit of slip. It's like algae sort of stuff on the rock. Look at that, look. Straight up there, didn't even think about it. Easy as that. Oh, I think I pushed the luck too far. This soil, look, very, very slippery, very, very deep. But you know what? This is cooling through it. Yes. Look at this. Can it crawl up? Come on. Just like that. How easy, and how easy is that just crawling up there? Yeah, we're getting slip. Look at that, look. Not even worrying. There you go. Still getting some slip, just bit less steep. Look at that. Oh, back in the soft stuff. Come on. Digging holes. Yeah, there you go. Up the steep, slippery hill. Oh my days, this is very slippery. Look at that. Crawling as slow as we can go, getting as much traction as we can. Look at that. And we're up. All this loose dirt, sand, mud. See how far it can go. See how it copes. Very, very loose, very slippery. There we go. Just shows how loose and how slippery it actually is. Yeah. Another climb. Nearly out of this place now. I absolutely love these tyres and I absolutely love this rig as well. So capable. Look at that. These tyres do better. I think the more weight you have on them, the more it pushes them into the ground, so I think they do better the heavier the rig. We've definitely had some wheel spin today. But these tyres have dealt with everything I've thrown at it so well. And this is so loose. This stuff is so loose. Look at that. Epic. Not a problem. Right, 2 lines on this one. Up the middle. We've got 2 rubbish bottles in the way. Don't see why people litter. It's an absolute joke. Look at that, not a problem. And then straight up the rocks, straight up the concrete. Crawl up it, get as much traction, them tyres as we can. Look at that, look. You can see them just digging into that concrete. There you are, easy as that. Last couple of little lines. Look at that. Throw in the comments what you guys think about these tyres. As I said, everyone's got their different preferences. There will be better tyres out there than these, but these are my go-to tyres. Absolutely love them. They're good all-round tyres. They're good at all different terrains as well. As you say, you can get proper rock tyres, you can get proper deep mud tyres. Yeah, these tyres are probably going to end up on most of my rigs, to be totally honest with you. We have the big rock wall. Look at that. That's how big it is, the size of the rig. It's loose, loads of loose rock. Let's just see how this does. Let's go. It's gonna be loose, gonna be slippery. See if it does okay. Right, if I go slow, as I said, get as much traction as I can. Oh. There we go, a little bit of power. Look at that. I'm even going to move over to the looser bits. Oh no, look at that. Yeah, it's handling this, not a problem. Handled that like a king. Look at that. Don't even worry. If you've got a rig that isn't very capable and you want to make it capable, suggest you get yourself some of these tyres. That is a very good start. Oh yes, as I said, these are 1.9s. I have got 2.2s. Look at my drag brake. They're on my Axle Wraith, and I'm doing a video with them soon, as I've got a couple of new drivers in the Axle Wraith I want to show you as well. Nice little technical climb. Slowly does it again. Slowly does it again. Gets very steep, very vertical in a minute. Wow, here we go. Here we go. These rigs are so capable, yeah. Look at that. Didn't even think about it. So capable. Look at that. What an epic rig with epic tyres. Wow. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think about these crawler tyres. As I said, I like them. I've got them on most of my rigs now. They're an epic all-round tyre. There's obviously going to be better tyres, obviously, but for a tyre that can do everything and go on all terrains and not really have a problem, I think they're epic. And the price of them, as I said, I'll throw up in the description a link to these. Go have a look. Seriously guys. But yeah, let me know what you think. I think they're epic. And I'm going to catch you guys later. That's the end of that one. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, take care.